Think curls are the secret to getting bigger biceps? Well, what if I told you that they might actually be holding you back? Imagine spending hours at the gym, cranking out set after set of curls, only to see minimal growth. Frustrating, right? Today, I'm going to show you a better way, one that targets your biceps more effectively and accelerates your gains without wasting time on endless curls. So why aren't curls the answer, and what should you be doing instead to get that peak bicep growth? Well, first, let's start off with number 1, chin-ups. The primary target of chin-ups is the biceps brachii muscles. At the same time, other muscles including the brachialis and brachioradialis are engaged. Thanks to the pulling motion of the chin-up, your elbow and shoulder joints work together, transferring the most load to your biceps. All of those make chin-ups excellent for building muscle mass in your arms and back. And here's how you do it. Step 1. Stand with your arms shoulder width apart and reach up to grab the overhead bar using an underhand grip. That's palms facing towards you. Step 2. Brace your abdominal muscles to provide tension throughout your body and boost your body's stability. Step 3. Pull yourself up from your stationary position until your chin is above the bar. Keep your legs as still as possible, your neck in a neutral position and your head facing forward. Step 4. Pause for a moment at the top before slowly lowering yourself back down. Force yourself to move slowly during this portion to maximize your gains from this exercise. Chin-ups are great for building both your biceps and your back, but if you want something that's more targeted than the regular bicep curl, then the hammer curl is your best bet. Number 2, hammer curls. Unlike the traditional bicep curl, where the short head of the bicep brachii gets most of the engagement, the hammer curl primarily targets the long head of the bicep brachii. In other words, hammer curls are more about boosting the thickness and overall development and strength of the arm and forearm. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Stand with your legs straight and knees aligned under the hips. Your arms should be at your side with a dumbbell in each hand and resting next to the outer thigh. Your palms should also face the thighs, thumbs facing forward, and shoulders relaxed. Step 2. Now bend at the elbow, lifting the lower arms to pull the dumbbells toward the shoulders. Make sure your upper arms are stationary and your wrists and forearms are aligned. Step 3. Hold for 1 second at the top of the movement. At this point, your thumbs should be close to the shoulders and your palms should be facing inward toward the midline of your body. Step 4. Lower the dumbbells to return to the starting position. Speaking of curl exercises, another variation you should try is the Zottman curl. While the hammer curl is about making the arms look thicker and fuller, the Zottman curl trains both the biceps and forearms, giving a balanced arm development. But more on that in a bit. Here's number 3, the cable preacher curl. The cable preacher curl is a fantastic exercise for developing strength and size in the biceps and forearms. It's performed with a specialized bench to support the triceps and isolate the biceps for a more targeted workout. Meanwhile, the cable encourages better control while also ensuring consistent resistance to the biceps whenever your arm extends and returns to the starting position. And here's how you do it. Step 1. Place the preacher bench close to the cable machine. Step 2. Set the pulley height to the lowest possible setting to ensure that the exercise angle is low enough to effectively target the biceps. Step 3. With your arms shoulder width apart, completely extend them to grab the bar with an underhand grip. Step 4. Inhale and engage your core. Then exhale and contract your biceps to gently curl the weight up while keeping your body and upper arms stable. Your elbows should stay in the same position. Step 5. Hold the position, then inhale and gently drop the weight until the arms are fully extended. All the while making sure that the weights do not make contact with the rack so that you maintain continuous tension. Step 6. Repeat at a slow pace. Don't have access to a cable machine? Try this one next. It only uses a barbell and it's incredible at hitting the biceps. Number 4. Incline dumbbell curl. Okay, this may seem like your everyday conventional bicep curl, but mind you, doing this on an inclined weight bench can make a huge difference. Due to the incline position, it elongates the negative portion of the dumbbell curl, leading to a deeper stretch on the biceps. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Position an incline bench at roughly 55 to 65 degrees. Select your desired weight from the rack and sit upright with your back flat against the pad. Step 2. Using a supinated, which means palms up grip. Take a deep breath and curl both dumbbells towards your shoulders. Step 3. Once the biceps are fully shortened, slowly lower the dumbbells back to the starting position. Another highly effective exercise to add to your arm workout program is this. The dip specifically targets the triceps, which is often overlooked in favor of the biceps. Number 5. Dips. The tricep dip is a tried and tested exercise that can thicken and strengthen your arms. It's great at firing up your tricep muscles, which are made of 3 heads, the long, lateral, and medial head. Extremely versatile, dips can be performed in many ways, be it on parallel bars, a dip station, a weight bench, or a pull-up station. Here's how you do them. Step 1. Grab your bars with your palms facing inward and your arms straight. Step 2. Slowly lower until your elbows are at right angles. Just make sure that they stay tucked against your body and don't flare out. Step 3. Drive yourself back up to the top and repeat. By the way, guys, in addition to getting massive arms, you should also definitely consider working on getting the butt rounder and firmer. I get that having abs and big biceps is sexy, but you can't forget about the butt too. Let's talk more about that shortly. Number 6. Zottman curls. The Zottman curl is one explosive bicep exercise that involves both your upper and lower arms. It includes the 3 bicep muscles and forearms and uses flexion, extension, and a simple rotational hand movement. Direct forearm training like this from the Zottman curls allows for proportionately developed arms. Here's how you do them. Step 1. Stand up straight holding a dumbbell in each hand with a supinated grip so that your palms are facing away from you and elbows by your side. Step 2. Engage your core and squeeze your biceps as you bend at the elbow to curl both dumbbells up to your shoulders. The top of your arms here should remain still. Step 3. Pause in the top position before rotating your wrists inwards so that your palms are facing downward. Step 4. Squeeze your biceps as you slowly lower the dumbbells until your arms are extended. Step 5. Rotate your wrists outwards so that your palms are now facing upwards, and then repeat. But is the Zottman curl not your thing? Then you should probably do the ring row. It's excellent for torching those bicep muscles and promoting both size and strength. Number 7. Ring row. The ring row is a bodyweight pull exercise that recruits the muscles in the upper back, shoulders, and arms. Using your weight as the load helps develop relative strength, and the rings challenge your stability and allow you to adjust the angle of the pull. This exercise only needs a pair of gymnastic rings, but you may also use this. Step 1. Hang a pair of rings at hip height, then grab the rings with both hands. Step 2. Walk your feet out until you form a 45-degree angle with the ground. Step 3. Extend and lock out your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull your hands to your armpits, keeping your elbows at your side. Step 4. While you pull out, squeeze your glutes. Engage your lats, keep your core tight, and maintain a straight body posture. Step 5. Once the rings are touching your chest, slowly lower yourself back down until your arms are locked out. Dumbbells are good for a more balanced growth, but if your body's now ready for heavier loads, then barbells are your guy. And trust me, those close grip bench presses won't disappoint. Number 8. Close grip bench press. This exercise is more than just another bench variation. Unlike the standard bench press, the close grip variation puts your triceps in the spotlight, making it a tricep powerhouse exercise. Step 1. Get into the proper bench press position on a flat bench. Drive your shoulders into the bench, squeeze your abs and glutes, and drive your heels into the floor. Step 2. Reach up to the bar and grasp it with your hands, just narrower than shoulder width apart. Turn the pits of your elbows into break the bar. Step 3. After unracking the weight on your own or with a spotter's liftoff, lower the weight down. Step 4. Keep your elbows close to your torso and lower the bar to your upper rib cage, not the chest. Your elbows should form an L shape with a vertical forearm and not flared out to the sides of your torso. Step 5. Press straight back up to the top of the movement, squeezing your triceps. Remember not to bounce the weight off your chest here. Since you stayed with us until the last part of the video, here's some tips I briefly mentioned earlier. Keep your ears and eyes open, because these are 5 things that can hold you back from reaching your goal of getting bigger biceps. The 5 don'ts when training your arms. Training your arms every day. Overworking a part of your body, or your entire body for that matter, won't make it grow. Rest is essential for recovery, and recovery is vital for muscle growth. So make sure you're giving your body ample time to rest and rebuild. Eating little. Big biceps can be sculpted, but being skinny is the bigger problem. If you want your arms and chest to get bigger, you must first work on bulking up. You gotta eat more to get bigger biceps. Here's an infamous one: skipping leg day. According to research, performing leg exercises before arm exercises led to bigger and stronger arms than arm exercises alone over 11 weeks. The same study showed that immediately after training your legs, it will result in increased testosterone and growth hormone in your blood. And by training your arms afterward, you'd get superior results. Neglecting your triceps. Many guys work their biceps only. The triceps also need equal attention, as they're responsible for giving your upper arms their size. In fact, the triceps account for 2/3 of your upper arm. Thus, to build truly huge arms, you need to train your triceps just as hard as your biceps. Sticking to the same volume. Building enormous arms requires science too. Like any muscle group, your arms have fast and slow twitch muscle fibers, each adapting to a different level of volume and intensity. Spend 3 to 4 weeks focusing on a specific fiber and then cycle to another one. Also, add massive volume with band-resisted curls, and do as many as you can until failure for a few weeks. Let's say 40 or more reps. Speaking of body aesthetics, bigger biceps aren't just the only thing you should work on. It's high time that you give your glute muscles the time and attention they deserve. And all the key information you need to make that happen is here in the next video. So make sure you go watch it afterward.